Dang, I can't stand it when my girlfriend and my side chick conspire against me. Hey there, everyone. Hope you're all having a good day out there. Going to talk about this little feud here between Brie Larson and Gal Gadot. They call for an end to the Marvel vs. DC fan wars. Is there really a fan war? I've never heard of the fan war. I've been a comic book fan here for over 30 years, and I have never heard one thing ever about a fan war between Marvel and DC. But apparently, Becca Blasnick from Showbiz Cheat Sheet thinks there is, and here's what she has to say about it here. It's hard to go online these days without seeing the contention between fans of the Marvel Cinematic Universe and those who prefer the DC Extended Universe. And no one knows more about this than actors Brie Larson and Gal Gadot, who serve in pivotal roles in their respective universes. That's very true. They both are carrying a lot of their shoulders with a big franchise. Brie Larson, she's got the Miss Marvel, she's Captain Marvel. Then Gal Gadot, she has Wonder Woman. Let's see here. But it goes further to explain here, but just because they've been pitted against one another by the internet doesn't mean that they agree to this. They understand that they're playing a part, but the fan allegiance attitudes can get in the way of simply enjoying a film. Here's what the actors have faced separately and what they're calling for an end to the comparisons and hate. I don't think there's really any hate. Not a whole lot. I mean, I understand, some people don't like, we'll get into that a little bit further here. But here's, you see a nice little Brie Larson, Captain Marvel. That does look awesome. Set in real 3D, March 8th. I do like that. And V-Chill are in. So V-Chill right now, over 3,528 comments on that post right there. It hasn't been easy. It hasn't been an easy road for Larson. As a late addition to the MCU, she entered a fandom that had been prepared for Scarlett Johansson's Black Widow to lead the first female-fronted solo entry. On top of that, Captain Marvel was released just prior to Avengers Endgame, the most anticipated of all MCU films. It's a big job to preempt that it is. We all wanted to see if there was any connection to that and Avengers Endgame, and wanted to get that little preview of how they could possibly destroy Thanos. Let's see here. So yeah, I can't wait for Scarlett Johansson's Black Widow. That looks like to be a very fun thrill right there. Captain Marvel was not my favorite of the Marvel films. Was it the worst? I don't know. That'd be up to you to decide there. I just felt like for something set in the 90s, they could have used better songs for the soundtrack. They could have done a lot better with Samuel L. Jackson as Nick Fury. They really did a disservice to the character by having his eyes scratched out. Yeah, I'll spoil it for you. That part sucked. So, but anyway, not everyone was a fan of Larson in the role to begin with, but after she made a comment about white male critics, many more became upset. Now, I could see, people would be losers if they got upset with that. I'm just saying about the other things in the movie that sucked. But this led to petitions to have her ousted from the MCU. She doesn't deserve that. Thus far, these cries have been ignored by those in charge. Captain Marvel 2 is thought to be in the works, but there is no word on a date just yet. And then Gal Gadot, I think Gal Gadot will star in Wonder Woman 1984 this summer. Now, this looks like a fun movie. I not since Linda Carter has the character been treated with such justice. There are a lot of good tradition back with this one here, like old school. It's fun, and to have it set in 1984, the soundtrack already sounds really awesome. But let's see here. Get ready to experience the Wonder Woman. Hashtag Wonder Woman. 293,932 likes. That's on her Instagram page. Boy, does she look mighty in that one. But Gadot has dealt with her fair share of backlash as well. When she was cast as Diana, the Amazon warrior who leaves her home to save mankind, not everyone was on board. What? I don't know. I think everyone would have been on board for that one. However, she managed to win over many with her portrayal in the 2017 film Wonder Woman, which beat Marvel by almost 2 years for the first female-led solo film. In years since, Gadot has faced criticism primarily regarding her stance as it concerns the politics of her home country, Israel. However, in terms of her career, most of the fan reactions to her return in Wonder Woman 1984 has been positive. The sequel is due out June 5th of 2020. And here there's a picture of those two at the Oscars together looking all nice and cute. Honestly, there's I don't know. There's no Marvel DC war going on with the fans. If there is, comment down below. We'll definitely have to talk about that further there if there is, but I've never seen it. Larson and Gadot haven't had many opportunities to appear together in any capacity. However, the 2020 Academy Awards changed that. The actors took the stage with Sigourney Weaver of Aliens fame to announce the first woman conductor in Oscar history as she led the medley of Best Original Score nominees. Weeks later, the two coordinated to share a set of photos on social media from the event Make Love Not War. I reads the caption, "This illustrates by the images. The first shows them pretending to fight, while the second sees them happy and embracing one another." Clearly, what they're saying is that we can all get along, whether you're a fan of DC, Marvel, or both. It's all good just to treat each other with kindness. That's easier said than done for some, but if Captain Marvel and Wonder Woman tell us to do something, we're going to listen. There's never been a war, and usually if you like one, you like the other. I've never heard of any kind of war. I think this was just made up. I think what you have here is you have two attractive girls that this picture you going back to high school, right? You had two attractive girls who never would have liked comic books at all. Well, all of a sudden, they're getting that comic book money, right? So when they're making that comic book money, they're, what do I know? Okay, well, there's Marvel and DC. Well, okay, so they must hate each other. No, there was never any kind of war between the Marvel and DC lovers. Never. Like I said, there is. I've missed something with over 30 years of collecting comics. But if you two would like to fight over something, why not me? Brie Larson, you would make a wonderful side chick, and Gal Gadot, you'd make a great girlfriend. Side chick, girlfriend. Girlfriend, side chick, me. But with all kidding aside, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you like it, please tickle that like button. Share with your friends, share with your enemies, share with anybody there. And don't forget, click the bell for reminders. And I hope you all have a good rest of your day. And thank you. And if you'd like to support Cock Sprocket even more, feel free to check out our social media pages and website. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.